Hey guys, you probably heard something about a donut run today, and probably from me, because I think I might have been the only person talking about it. Yeah, that was this morning, and I promised a recap of it, so here goes. My daughter and I, my oldest daughter, not the one that was in the last video, we went there and got everything squared away and ready for it. And I'm looking over the list and saying, I think I got a good shot of winning this. It didn't quite go as smoothly as I thought. So while we're waiting for that, I shoot a little video. All right, guys. Good morning to you. I'm here in Sellersburg, getting ready for the donut run. Got a pretty decent crowd showed up today. Hey, Abby.
Hi, Dad.
Hi. So anyway, we're getting ready to kick off here in about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes or so. So hopefully I'm up for this challenge. I just did a warm-up lap, and I don't feel like eating anything right now. So I guess we'll see how the dozen donuts go. Anyway, you'll see more. Oh, time to go. And then things are ready to get started. So we line up, the racers line up to run, and off we go. And I'm chasing the two people ahead of me. And I'm running at a faster pace than I probably should have. And keep in mind, I've already run a mile at this point. I wasn't feeling great after that. So first lap comes to an end, as you'll see.
What do you have to be on it? Where's your competition? Right over there. Your competition's $50. $50 is at stake right now. Oh my God, Brad.
How do you feel?
I don't feel like eating, I can tell you that.
Do it.
Okay, so things weren't looking good at that point. I had finished the first lap, and I just did not feel like eating anything. I thought I was going to be sick, and worst of all, it's probably because I was on an empty stomach. For some reason, I thought, I'll go, I'll be starving, and I'll be ready to go. But I didn't think about the fact that, oh, you're going to run a mile before you do any of this, and things aren't going to be sitting well anyway. So I get to the table and I eat, and I end up eating 3 donuts. And that was a struggle in itself. The first one was bad, just because I was already feeling queasy. So I get the second one done, and I'm like, I was just thinking, there's no way I'm going to eat 10 more of these. So I paused for a little bit. I got one more down, and then at this point, I'm looking around me, and you see this guy next to me. I got nothing on this guy. He's already powered through 6, and he's just smashing them together and devouring them. He's a machine. I give up. We got a couple more here. Go through theirs. Yeah, there's my box. I've got 11 still. Yeah, he had already eaten at least 6 by the time I got my first and second donut done. And he was going at it like a pro. He was smashing the donuts down and just shoving them in like 3 or 4 at a time. Just really messed me up mentally. Took me right out of this. So I'm talking to a friend of mine who's running it, and he says he's already eaten 6, and he's like, I'm just going, I'm not going to finish it. He's trying to negotiate a bargain, like, hey, if we all agree to just eat 6, can we work out a deal somehow for the prize there? No deal. So he finishes his 6, and he's like, I gotta go. I can't be here all morning, so he just goes. So I get 3 done, and I take off after him, and managed to catch him on the lap, and we finish up the race together, but he was making some kind of sounds that made me think he was going to be sick right there at the end, so I backed off a little bit. So anyway, we finish up the second lap, and first one's to be done, but still didn't finish all the donuts, so no dice on the first place or second place. So we get done, and we're waiting around a little bit, and then, oh, I forgot to mention, on the second lap, as we're a little over halfway through it, I see the donut smasher. I see his wife, and I'm like, did he eat all of them? And she's like, oh yeah. And so she was waiting for him to come back around. So I was thinking, well, great. So we get to the end, and we're waiting around, and then here he comes, and he's not flying, but he's doing better than I would have been if I had even been able to eat 12 of them. Well, you'll see right here. My hat's off to that guy. Woo! yeah, so he comes cruising in. He's got his 12 donuts eaten and 2 miles run and looking pretty good at that point. So, like I said, I'm very impressed by what he did, and I didn't take this seriously enough, I guess, or maybe I'm just not cut out for this kind of event. Either way, it was fun, and I would do it again. I just would go into it with a different attitude, I guess. Maybe try to either prepare for it better or just know that I'm just going to go in it for fun and, you know, not try to make myself miserable. And that would probably make more... I mean, not to say I didn't have fun, because it was a blast, and it was fun to see the kids that were there helping out with it. And, you know, as I took off for my second lap, did you eat all 12? I'm like, no, I had 3. So that was kind of cool. But anyway, they're talking about doing it again next year, so if they do, you'll hear about it from me. And until next time, this is Chris. I've been running with the locals today, and I had a blast. I'll see you guys very soon.